Leonard Taylor III, defensive tackle out of Miami, Florida, standing 6'3", 305 pounds. I've got him going in the top 50. Very high upside player here. So the first thing I notice, he's a high energy football player who can really take over a football game with his athletic gifts and the sheer violence that he plays with. His hands are very violent at the point of attack, something that you love to see. He really uses his power well to shed blockers. Next, explosive. This is an elite athlete, guys. He has a big, long frame, and he has the athleticism to shoot through gaps, the bounciness, to do just about whatever you need him to. Very versatile player who hasn't touched his ceiling yet. And he's a bendy athlete. And what I mean by that is he can get in compromising positions and still generate power to recover. He ends up in these weird balance spots where really he should lose, but he finds ways to win at times. It's a rare athleticism trait that you find there. Now, on the negative side, he does not hold up well against powerful blockers or double teams. He really lacks the anchor, the technique for an anchor. I think that he has the physical ability to do it, and anticipating double teams, anticipating run blocks, just something he tends to miss on. And next, he ends up on the ground way too often. He consistently lacks technique or nuance to his approach, which puts him in risky spots where double teams, like I said earlier, with anticipating them, that's part of it too, but just ends up on the ground way too often. And then his pad level is really a pretty consistent issue on his tape. He tends to just stand straight up and try to win with his athletic abilities, his athletic gifts. And man, if a coach can get their hands on this guy and just teach him a little bit of nuance, a little bit of technique, I think it's going to go a long way. But it's risky because he is such a raw football player. Extremely physically talented, though. And, man, I'm excited to see what this guy does in the NFL. It could be nothing. This guy could be a 5-time All-Pro, too. He has that type of ability.